Now that the Apple Watch Series 10 as well as the Apple Watch Ultra 2 have been in the market for quite some time now, ever since the release of the Series 10 and a new software improvement where it allows these Apple Watches to utilize its internal speaker to play audio externally without having to connect wireless earbuds to the Apple Watch or play audio through your iPhone. And now, since it's been several months since the release of the Series 10, there's a lot more third-party apps that utilize this internal feature that these new Apple Watches have to offer. And so in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and go through many different categories, from music streaming, watching YouTube videos, listening to the radio, and listening to podcasts, going through third-party apps that are fully compatible to be used to utilize this new feature that Apple gave us. So as always, timestamps and everything will be in the description down below for your pleasure. Let's get started. Now real quick, aside from the Apple Watch music app, which has that ability to play audio directly out of the speakers, whenever you click on a track or a playlist, it immediately starts playing them song, and then you can use the digital crown to increase it or decrease the volume. But I understand that Spotify is another very popular music streaming app. I personally don't use Spotify. I use YouTube Music because it's part of the YouTube subscription premium for ad-free YouTube experience. But for the purpose of this video, I noticed even the base, like the standard free version of Spotify, if we launch it and I go ahead and select a song and hit play, it plays the audio out of my iPhone, unfortunately. So what I want to do is subscribe to a premium, the premium just for 1 month just to experiment. Because even if I select Apple Watch, there's no Apple Watch section right here. So I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to Spotify Premium right now, just for a month, individual account. There we go. Now we have Premium. Let's go ahead and hop back onto the Apple Watch, which was expensive, which honestly, Spotify is now expensive from last time I recall. It's $12. And let's force close the app and try to relaunch it. So yes, we can now download the track on our Apple Watch, of course. We are already familiar with that. Tap the audio. Yes, we do have the ability to play audio through the internal speakers. You have to be a subscribed membership to utilize Spotify to play audio, which is personally a downer. Nonetheless, it's still better than YouTube Music, because if we scroll all the way down, not even YouTube Music has that ability. Because if I select a song, allow it to load on YouTube Music, the audio is literally just playing through my iPhone. But when it comes to watching like YouTube videos, as an example, I found this app right here, and this is Delta Tube. I had this for quite a while. It was kind of buggy at first, but now I believe it's to the point where it's perfected, to the point that I can now recommend it. Because at the time making the video, it's currently in the developer stage. It's a beta. So if you like to download this app, I'll have a link in the description down below how you can enroll and get it. But it was free for me to join. It wasn't that much of a wait. And this is much better than WatchTube, and it's not at all buggy lately, but there's no word if this will be a free app or a pay one-time purchase app. But here's the app, and by launching it, and just by looking at it, you literally have YouTube on your wrist. It just takes a while to load because it could just be my Wi-Fi, to be honest. But if I go ahead and search up my YouTube channel, search, here we are. I can select my page, and then let's go ahead and look for a video. You can also subscribe from here too, which is kind of cool. So if I select this video, wait for it to load. This is BMW's latest. We have audio, and we can pause and play, or make it into a full screen video, and it works pretty well. So this is definitely a much better app to use for YouTube video viewing and listening, comparing against like WatchTube as an example, because they've been buggy lately. I believe they're having issues with like the development team. Now let's look at the podcast category. Now the one I personally started using is Overcast again. Originally I used to use Pocket Cast, but Overcast now actually allows us to download all episodes on our Apple Watch like always, but you could select it and play the audio directly out of the Apple Watch speaker. So this is another great app for podcast use if you just need to use the internal speaker of your Apple Watch. I keep saying external. Sorry for that. I think it's like a force of habit. And then for audiobooks, Audible, to my surprise, as well as the first party Apple audiobooks, are both fully compatible. As here we have Audible from Amazon. Tap play.
Growing cost structure.
We're using the internal speakers from the Apple Watches to play that, which is kind of cool. And of course, you have access to all your previous like libraries you have. I have a bunch of random books. Probably the most coolest one I have is Harry Potter. And on an audiobook from Apple, I believe they give you like a bunch of free ones on the app. But by simply selecting one, you can hit play, and of course, Oh wait, never mind. To my surprise, it's playing through my iPhone. So Amazon actually won up Apple easily on this. I'm glad I was able to try that out before coming to a conclusion. Pause that over here. For some reason it's not showing the pause and play working. But it's definitely playing from the iPhone. So Audible looks to be the app of choice for audiobook listening from your wrists. Now real quick, if you have been enjoying this information so far, if you could take 2 seconds to hit that like button and like, I'll be truly appreciated, because I like to keep this this channel entirely powered by you guys, the viewers, which is why you don't see integrated brands or segments for like a VPN or an app to download. I just like to be straightforward in terms of information on my videos. So thank you to those that hit that like button and like and allow this channel to continue to be powered by you guys, not brands. Let's carry on. And then for like background noise, like white noise or any sounds to like help you sleep or focus on something better, Endo actually allows you to play audio calming noise right here from the internal speaker of our Apple Watch. And to my understanding, I believe Endo uses live streaming. Yeah, it does say they are live. So if you need soothing sound, Endo is here for you. Unfortunately, I tried Calm earlier, but Calm doesn't work, as it just requires it to play audio through the speakers of the iPhone. So Endo is free to download, free to use, and allows you to get your meditation on. Now for your radio listening or your live news feed, you guys check out Streamlets. It's a radio app that lets you bookmark your favorite radio stations, search for them all off here from your wrist. So if I select a radio station from here, tap play, allow it to buffer. Shout out to the 209, by the way. It's utilizing the internal speaker of the Apple Watch to stream this radio station. Again, you can use this for news coverage, local radio station needs, even though you're around the world, because it relies on the internet. And get this is compatible on not just the Ultra 2 and the Series 10. This also works on non-Ultra older generation Apple Watches, including the SE. So this is a little cool one that I added at the end as a little added bonus you could tell your friends. But there you guys have it. Though that wraps up every important category I could think of, which on apps you can stream audio through the internal speakers of your built-in Apple Watch. Again, just a quick recap. This is a feature that's currently only available to the Series 10, which I have right here. That's what this watch is. And the Ultra 2nd generation black, or the nitro titanium color we have here. I'll be sure to include links to all these apps in the description down below, including my Apple Watch band. I know I constantly get asked what band that is. I have that also linked in the description down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, before we click off on this video, check out this video over there in case you're curious to find out more interesting things that your Apple Watch can do, as I go through all my favorite tips and tricks in that video. Again, thank you so much for watching.